fine day indeed it was. So, what's the time again? Something like 7 p.m.s. Yes. Ah, well, there you go. So I got the word yesterday to head out to a small construction site. Yeah, 9 on 7. A small construction site to with operator Z and I, and so we it was alright, just, well, basically the only real work we did was when the truck rolled up a couple of times and they were unloading, so we had to sort of, sometimes there'd be intersecting vehicles and stuff like that, and we have to get out there with our lightsabers, Obi-Wan and I, and do a bit of that, pew pew. And but for the most part it was standing there. Yeah, it was an 8-hour day, and standing there yeah. So not completely though. Sometimes bicycles that come along, people walking along, and scooters and what have you, and so you get to sort of move around a bit and do a few things. It's kind of better to be moving around and do a few things rather than simply standing there staring into space kind of thing. But yeah, above all, it was alright, because the wonderful thing about it is there's just no stress in it, so that's really cool. Just make sure you do the safety aspects kind of thing, and it's a real cruisy day. The young guys, and there was 6 blokes working on the that quacker's been there for years, just sitting there doing nothing. Working on this building, and I was watching the construction of it, and there was a young lassie there too, and she was doing a bit of the manual labour too, and I presume she might be into architecture or something. She rolled up with a bunch of drawings and plans and whatever, and yeah, they were fun. One bloke was pretending to be Miyamoto Musashi, and I was pretending to be a Jedi Knight, and when he pulled out 2 swords I ran away. It's just a good laugh all around, so that's good. And there you go. So I did film walking along the river canal thing, but I don't know, I did some footages, and I found I weaved my way through some of the more seedier part of town, and if I had of if that was in its own portion of the video, I could have just deleted that one piece. I thought, oh, bugger it, I'll just delete the lot, and that's cool. That big flashy thing in the sky, starting to go down. Now I'm off to this big supermarket, the cheapest one around, Lumiere. I hear tell there's a few of them around now, and what I'm going to do is I can head down here. I'm going to do is buy these big already prepared, okay, you could call it processed food, but this is Japan, so junk food is actually healthy. Really. Some poor chap's lost his glove, hasn't he? So I'm gonna get this these packets of prepared fries, special fried rice type of stuff. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buy 2 bags, because yesterday I bought a bag and just chowed down on that. I chucked it on the kerosene heater thing and chucked it in the frying pan. Basically you just gotta heat it up, and it was delish. Oh yeah, that went down good. So yeah, what happened today? Well, yesterday I was watching on Rumble there some of the things that are not allowed to be said on some other platforms they were talking about, and they were talking about this some billionaire lady. She built a couple of schools. This is happening now. This is the sort of stuff I've been talking about for ages. And then they get rid of all the stupid stuff that's being taught in schools, and they're planning on expanding, and they'll have K through 12, and And what they do is they don't teach nonsense, and they feed these kids proper food, and they've got a farm, and they do organic food, all that kind of stuff. So it's really, yeah, it's brilliant. And they teach, I don't know, some kind of holistic thing. I doubt it's like a cult or anything. They sound pretty sensible. And they have the parents involved and retired people involved. I've been talking about this for years now. That's really good to hear. Yeah, that Matt Christiansen, that podcast he does. He's got quite a few million subscribers as far as I understand it. They're really funny too. So, well worth listening to. I didn't go in for when there's some kind of hype, and they didn't either, but they're just talking about some kind of hyped up bulldust about, some governmental people are saying, oh, we found some spaceships and bulldust. That's all just hyped up garbage. Like talking about flat earthers or whatever. Yeah. Anyways, but that stuff about these school systems where they're teaching proper stuff, where we're just like they teach here. Fantastic. That's what should be happening. It should be an explosion of that. A serious pushback. Yeah, so good to hear that some things are actually going good in the world. There you go. When I was on the train, I was real squished in there. And I was like, oh man, what am I going to do? Just stand here and stare into space some more? And so I figured, might as well just read the bullshit news. So I jumped on Yahoo News. You just know the first articles, they're going to be slagging someone off. It's going to be so freaking biased. It's not news. It's just bias. That's all it is. It's all bullshit. Yeah, so read the bullshit news. It's kind of like, alright, now what's this article? Right, whatever article it might be. What's it really trying to say? And then you read into it. Read between those lines. You get right to the end of the article to see if it's just a non-thing, you know. A nothing burger. But anyways, it's like that's their problem. Woo! So I'm feeling quite tired because I didn't have any lunch. I walked in to this convenience and I'm like, right, there's some sandwiches right there. I'm thinking, that's how much you charge? So I thought, stuff it. I'm not gonna have any lunch at all. So I haven't eaten since yesterday. Yesterday. Yeah, probably about 7 yesterday. So I haven't eaten in shit. That's a while, isn't it? Oh well. 24 hours. Yeah, I haven't eaten in 24 hours. I can do that. You know, just I can do that. But I'm well keen to get some protein in me too. Might chuck some eggs in the rice and it should be quite yum-o. So I'm well keen for that. Special fried rice. Yum-o. Okay, so yeah, today it wasn't exactly the most eventful of days in the universe, but it was pretty alright. And the bossy poos said there was some kind of thing about they're trying to figure out how to transfer funds into my bank account. And it turns out, I figured it might be because, so this is a life lesson for if you're a foreign savage trying to make it in Japan. Sometimes they utilize katakana or hiragana for your name, and sometimes they'll utilize romanji, and therefore what initially they were using hiragana for my name, and then I got that changed to romanji, and so I figured that was the issue, because I've had that before years ago. But it turns out that apparently I have to get renew my cash cardy thing because that's in katakana. Some nonsense like that. And you got to go through the issue of having, like, often Western savages have like 3 names, as in the case of I, and so that gets to be a bit of a hassle too. So yeah, you got to kind of go through that. I thought all of that was done, but alas, so I've got to go to the bank on the morrow. Apparently everyone knows I'm going to show up and just got to take all kind of bulldust. I've got to take one of those in-car little sticks with your little signatory thing on it, or your namey thing on it, and take that. God, that thing gives me the shits. I mean, so many times, you know, you go and got to put some document and say, oh, you can't sign that. Sometimes you can. I have to bring you that stick. So you're going to go all the way back and get that stick. Alright, yes. Anyways, and some other ID bulldust. Alright, so I'll work on that. We'll get through it. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this job. But it's kind of like, it's so up front to the point where it's like, yeah, you're working tomorrow. It's 8:30 at night. You're like, oh, okay. Yeah, but that's alright. At least I get the days off that I chose, and I did get the Sunday off too, right? Yeah, so I can still operate doing the things I've been doing for a long time. Okay, Lumiere, that's where we're going. That candy sake. That's is that Deguchi? Yeah, that's Deguchi and something like that. No one cares. What is this? Some kind of tour guide? Alright. Yes, because I deleted all that stuff, Paul sent me an email-y thing and said, yeah man, I'm thinking, true, if you're able to get a student visa and you can work that amount of days per month, yeah, you could easily do what I do, providing you've got some fancy pants phone so you can find the locations. But yeah, there's not much to it really. Alright, let's head in there and get that special fried rice. Yeah, this is the stuff right here. Got quite a variety here. The smaller my dinky sort of place doesn't really have that much in the way of this, but all this kind of different special fried rice kind of stuff. Delish, and it's good price and you get quite a lot of it. You've only got to heat it up, so I'll stick with what I know, one of them and one of them I reckon. Or should I go adventurous? I'm not adventurous. I might go adventurous. 600 gram, well I can afford that. Yep, we're going for it. That one and that one. Oh, I want them all now. Never, life tips by ABAREBUGYO. Never shop when you're hungry. Now, considering I haven't eaten in 24 hours, oh, and thankfully I can't afford more than 2. This is just how hodgepodge June is. Check this out. This is like today was gorgeously nice weather, especially in the shade. Like 28, 23 now. Totally gorgeous. We've got nice sun going down there. Right, so today says there's 60% chance of rain, but alright, maybe that's later on. What have we got here? There's sunset. Alright, that's going to be all good. 3 in the morning, we've got about 30%. Now I've got to go down to the bank tomorrow, sort out all that bullshit. And so I've got to be down there about here. What have we got here? 90%. Oh, I'll be down between there and there. 100% rain. That's how hodgepodge it is. Gorgeous day today. Shit house tomorrow. It's just monsoonal weather, man. Oh god. What about? And then check this out, right? Today it was fantastic. That's reading 60% chance, but that's like for 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was gorgeous today. Tomorrow 100% rain, and then Friday perfect, Saturday perfect, Sunday rain, Monday rain, Tuesday rain. It's just so hodgepodge. Seriously. Yeah. It's so goddamn freaking hodgepodge. Damn you! Why? Hey, the Planet of the Apes, man. Hey, I'm talking about the movie. Take it easy. God. Alright, what have we got there then? Well, whatever. Now, But yeah, right now it's just freaking gorgeous, and it's great to be able to just walk along for a while, because that standing there all that time, man, you know, and just sort of standing in one place. Yeah. That's why I got myself some decent amount of food. I'm gonna pile that in tonight. Should be very yeah, lady back there, I like her. Actually, some guy was giving her some shit, giving her some lip one day, and I had a few drinky with him. I'm like, hey man, what have you been so rude to her? Well, I wasn't very nice to him, but anyways, you know, giving her lip right in front of everybody. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, but it wasn't very good. She was real happy about me sort of stepping in there. Generally wouldn't, but I mean, you know, considering the circumstance. Anyways, she saw me in my get up, you know, she waves and says, Nani yattelu, I think that's what she said, something like that. It's like, what have you been doing, or something. Yattelu, I don't know, I've never used that word, apart from try, I guess. Yattemas, whatever, you work it out. Now, I don't study the nonsense. And I said, Saikin atarashi no shigoto totta, I think I might have said some babble like that. So, and then I said, aribaito desu ne. So, I got myself recently I got myself a part-time job. There you go. That's the nonsense that I said. Yeah. Right, now have a look at this. I was able to get 600 grams of just Yamo-nesses. So Miyamoto, fresh frozen Miyamoto Yamo-ness. Yeah. Now, because I can't read the ingredients, it's not going to be such of a hassle, but I doubt that I doubt very much that it's unhealthy, that's for certain. And I also got, God, that looks delicious. If I'd shut up and just move faster, I could get it into me a lot quicker, but hey, that's just me. Anyways, and this Yamo-ness right here, got some shrimps, put some shrimps on the barbie, mate, yeah! Never said that before, and we call them prawns. But anyways, I don't know where that came about. What was that say? Whatever. Whatever. I don't know, man. Kanjis all look the same to me. If I studied that kanji, then like I'd drink a few beers, the next day it's just totally gone. That brain cell that it like contained it, gone. Yeah. Alright. So, here's what you do. Pour this stuff into a pan and chuck it in the microwave. Or, alternatively, chuck it in a fry pan and stick some heat. Or what I'm gonna do is chuck it on my my Toyu heater, because at this time of year the kerosene is cheaper. Yes, they go down in price. Why is that? I don't know. Demand? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, I'm no financier, oil oligarch. Right. Anyways, Paul out there likes my resolve and resilience. Something like that. Yeah, man. Feeling alright, you know. The days I feel real shit, I just try to feel alright anyways. How's that for philosophy? But yeah, you know, from just how destructive everything has been over, you know, recent times and years and shit. Yeah. Feeling alright, and I feel that I can feel alright until the Shakespearean tragedy comedy of who I am befalls me and fucks me over again. But until that time, I'm just fucking wrapped. I can afford to to eat this stuff. I haven't eaten this stuff in ages apart from last night. Aside from last night, I haven't eaten this stuff. God, imagine someone trying to decipher just the shit that comes out of this gullet from another language. I haven't had this stuff in ages, but I had it last night. But nah, seriously, it's so delish. And sometimes I chuck a bit of soy sauce, or there's that over there. There's that Chinesey shop, right? And I bought a big, what was that, 2 litres or something, 1.75 or something, litres of their kind of soy saucy stuff, because there's such an array of different types. And so with soy sauce, I generally don't go wrong, you know. Sometimes, like, some things like Russian roulette, but yeah, soy sauce can't really go wrong. And so that's real delish too, so I put a bit of that stuff on, mix it in with these bloody stuff here, and it's just, yeah, it's really, really yummo. See that red orangey thing, that sign, the yellowy orangey reddy sign, that's that Chinesey shop. And I've got all kinds of stuff that I don't know what it is. Yes, that's Asia for you. But it's not. I don't see any live octopuses or anything in there. God, I just couldn't be. Nah, no, I can't do that. That's just wrong. Anyways, I just pissed off about 4 billion Koreans. Hey, I like your kimchi though. See, isn't that alright? Now this here was a pachinko. Well, no one cares about the history of this place. This was a pachinko shop here, great big place. And I saw some blokes this yesterday. I was about to say this morning. This yesterday. Try to decipher that. Yeah, see, this is what was that? Hakata Chugoku no blah 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 blah. Chugoku. That means Chinese. That one down there in the yellowy little whatever. And they've got some yummo stuff there. Now, yeah, I saw some surveyors over there, so I presume that they're going to build another, because people keep moving into this area. They know I live here, so they just keep freaking. You should have seen how crammed the train was. God, you know, go and live somewhere else. But yeah, I reckon they're going to build like a massive apartment or something there. I reckon they should build a supercross track. That'd be, you know, more in line what I'd prefer. Whatever, I'm just going to shut up and just keep walking.
Elemental forces caused the egg to hatch. From it then came a stone monkey. The nature of monkey was irrepressible.